We have a Connect to Congress segment for you with West Virginia Representative Carol Miller joining us. Congresswoman, thanks for taking a few moments from Washington. Let me go ahead and ask you about the latest budget deal, which really didn't fix anything, but did give more breathing room. When and if do you think we're going to get to the point where we have an actual fix, we get an actual budget? What's it going to take for Congress, for the House and the Senate to agree on some type of budget deal where we can avoid these recurring nightmares of a possible government shutdown?
Well, they haven't really done natural order for a number of years. We have 7 of the 12 bills in appropriations already through. Though we've got some in the Senate waiting, and we will work really hard to get the next 2 done. And it really was kind of a clever way to extend so that we can do the most work we can on things like the Farm Bill and just issues that people are kind of nitpicking about.
But it seems like those nitpicking issues are the ones that cause the most damage, the ones that where both sides are very, very stiff in their positions and don't show much hope of movement.
Well, as far as on the left side, they don't have any problem with spending. Those on the extreme far right of our party are really, really upset with the amount of money. We tried to set the goal at a certain number, and it is exceeding it slightly. And so is it really the good of the whole, or is it the perfect? We have a terrible budget deficit, and we have to deal with it. But sometimes you have to go ahead with what we have on hand in order to get it through. And then come January and February, we begin work again on our budget so that we can pull in and pull in and pull in.
Well, while we're talking about money, let's talk about Israel. We've obviously there's been a lot of discussion about funding for Israel, to Israel, and its ongoing campaign against Hamas. A lot of discussion about that money. Where are you on it, and how do you think you arrive at a figure where enough is enough to handle what needs to be done, or if more discussions need to be made about the total amount that the U.S. should be involved?
Well, at this point, we have passed a bill for $14.3 billion, if my memory suits exactly. And we've counterbalanced it with taking money out of other areas that they want to spend money. And that's what you have to do, is we're trying to balance our spending. And so we've pulled some of that out of areas that we felt were kind of overkill with the money.
Is $14 billion enough, do you think, or do you think more we need to do aid Israel?
I cannot answer that at this time, but the fact that they have $14 billion of support is a great way to start. I mean, Israel is our ally. They are the democracy in the Middle East. They are a country that was brought together through the horrors of World War II. And, if you go back to Genesis chapter 12, it tells you right there that that was their home. And that's where the people, God's chosen people, were to abide.
We just came through and are still dealing with, obviously, this massive natural gas and water problem on Charleston's west side. It all ties into infrastructure. There are problems throughout the state with sewer systems and water systems. Aging infrastructure is an issue all across the country. When do you think we're going to get serious about infrastructure in this nation, and what could possibly be the price tag? Because it's going to be really expensive to fix everything that needs to be fixed.
Well, the problem with the infrastructure bill is they put money into areas that wasn't really infrastructure. It was a lot of the Green New Deal. I've put a lot of earmark money into West Virginia, into southern West Virginia, for exactly those reasons, for our sewers, our water, so that our people have clean water. A lot of what you're talking about with the gas and the water lines, a lot of that is a state issue. So I'm doing my part helping the state as much as I can. And from what I understand, I mean, even my office is on the west side of Charleston. And everything is working out. From what I understand, the gas company has stepped forward and they're working on the issues and that they've already made things right.
Congresswoman Carol Miller, thank you for joining us with this Connect to Congress segment. We appreciate it. Have a great day.
Have a great day, you too.
Thanks for watching, and here's another video from Eyewitness News. Click right here to subscribe to our channel and remember to hit the bell notification for the latest.